Okay guys, welcome to our first video. This is Chasing Trophies. I'm Jonas, and in this video I'm going to be going over what we did day by day in our Alabama trip. So we started off Saturday. We left about 2 a.m. Saturday morning because we wanted to get there around 4 or 5. This is our the view from our back porch, and then if you walk down and by the pool, there's a dock out there, and this is the view from the dock. And so Saturday we started to fish, and we started off slow that day. Didn't catch much. Jude caught 2 redfish that night, and then he also caught a croaker, which I've never personally seen. They're kind of cool. And then Sunday, we got up early, about 4 a.m. We wanted to go get live shrimp to try to fish at the ocean in the bay. We had to get up that early because they said there was a high demand, and we had to get that early, or get there that early to get live shrimp. And so this is the bay. Here's Jude chasing a crane, being kind of stupid. There's Evan. Honestly, I wish the crane would have attacked him. But here, we're at the beach. It's kind of choppy that day. Where I was, it wasn't as bad as where Jude and Evan are. They're to my right. Me and my dad are over here where I am. But where Jude and Evan are, it's like where the ocean connects to the bay. And it's super choppy. Yeah, right over there. It's super choppy and super rough. And basically, we didn't catch anything there. Nobody really was on the beach. But here we're using a pompano rig. We're using a fish bite and live shrimp. I don't have a live shrimp because I was about to go get one. And then we have a little triangular 3-ounce weight on. Monday we went to the beach with everybody just to hang out and fish a little bit. We didn't catch anything. Basically, these are just a few photos of us with our family. In this next few pictures actually, we were burying Jude, me and Evan. This was Jude's idea. Jude hates that I put that in here. But then we went to a place that's called the Hangout. We walked around. There was a big chair, so we took a few family pictures there. Here's the boys. Alright, now starting off Tuesday, we pretty much every day we would go out, check the crab traps that they had provided down at the dock for us. I think in total we had about 9 or 10 crabs. They were all about this size. Here we have me and Evan paddling me in from the water because my kayak started to sink. Oh, here's another croaker that Jude caught. I'll have to turn up the volume so you can hear it on this. But then Wednesday we went to what they called the seawall. We went about 6 to 10 a.m. We caught probably 17. It's called Spanish mackerels, and Jude is going to be showing you how to fillet and cook these even later in the video. So this is Evan's dad. This is the one he caught. They have super sharp teeth, so we couldn't lip them. Here's just a video of all 3 of us, me, then Evan, and then Jude. And then just the view we had, which was a really pretty view. Here's Jude with one of his Spanish mackerels. And then we get on to Thursday. So Thursday we decided to go back to the wall. We caught about probably 4 or 5 each that day. Here's Jude again. We didn't get any clips of me and Evan catching ours because it was raining. Here's Evan talking about pretty much what's going on today. And then we get on to Friday. So Friday was the last day we were going to stay. It was kind of sad because it was a really fun trip. We're going to be leaving about 2 a.m. again just to try to beat the storms and stuff. But here's Jude on teaching you how to fillet a Spanish mackerel.
What's up, guys? This is Jude, and I'll be teaching you how to fillet a Spanish mackerel. So the thing you really need to know about Spanish mackerel is that the scales are almost microscopic, and then the meat is extremely delicate. So first, you want to cut behind the pec fin and then along the spine, just like any other fish you fillet. And the spine always has to be facing you when you're filleting a fish. The problem with the meat being extremely delicate is that when you're going to take the meat off the scales, it could be a little tricky because you could screw up. But if you have a super sharp knife, this all will go super fast and it'll be super easy. So as you see there, go along the pec fin and then along the spine. And these will give you 2 beautiful fillets. After you do all this, you want to wash off the surface and wash off the meat. Okay guys, now we're going to start skinning the fish. So first you're going to cut out the ribs, and then like I said earlier, the skin is extremely delicate, so it makes it extremely easy to cut through the skin. So after you do that, you're going to grab it by where the tail is, and then you just want to push down and slowly take your knife through it. As you see here, we'll mess up just because we were going too fast and then we weren't paying attention. And it'll just show you how easy it is to cut through it. After we do this, then you have to slowly take off the skin and try to do it as best as you can without taking all the meat off. Then, as you see there, that is the red thing is called a bloodline, and that's what gives the Spanish mackerel a real fishy taste, so you want to cut that out. Make sure to get as much of it as possible with also leaving as much meat as possible. And then you got 2 fillets. We left a little skin, so we have to cut that out. And then after you do all this, you want to do it to the exact same, or to the other fillet. I forgot to tell you, after you get your fillets, you want to put it in salt water for Spanish mackerel. You want to put it in salt water, and then as you see there, we're cutting out the ribs again. And then this time, we do it right. But like I said earlier, if you have a sharp knife, then it makes it so much easier and so much quicker. This knife is pretty old, and it's also really dull, so we had to sharpen it. But then you just grab the tail, and then or where the tail was, and then you just go along it, along the skin. And then you got a beautiful fillet. Then you see the bloodline, and we left a little skin on that also, but not too much. And yeah, you just want to, if you leave skin, you just want to get it off with leaving as much meat as possible. After we do this, we'll cut along the bloodline again. And many people say that Spanish mackerel is real fishy taste, and it's just because the people that made it didn't cut the bloodline out good enough. And that's, like I said earlier, what gives it a real fishy taste. Then put it in the salt water, and then later I'll show you how to cook it. Today we are cooking Spanish mackerel fillets. Right here we have olive oil, and then right here we have our seasoning of our choice. And then we have about 12 lemons. And so first, you're gonna coat the fillets on both sides with olive oil. You're gonna let it drip. Then you will coat it in your seasoning of your choice. Next, you just lay it on your pan. Okay. Same with the next ones. Let it drip. And then coat it. Fry half these half, and then we're gonna broil these half. And we're gonna put a lemon on each fillet. Next, so we're gonna broil these for 5 to 7 minutes. Next half, we're gonna fry it in a skillet with the exact same speed. It's time to take it out. As you saw earlier, we cooked half broiled and we only cooked it for 5 to 7 minutes, which that actually was not enough. You need to cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes. And so then after that, we're now gonna put these, or we're gonna put the olive oil in the skillet first. Okay, a little more. That might be a little too much, but next, just gonna put them in.